Today we are going to talk about skin, the most difficult part of the body for most of the people. Alright everybody, so today I will teach you the most important tool in vector art. Without it you are going to end up with some ugly shit, okay? I see people who avoids or even doesn't know about it, and they end up with some really bad vector art. Today I will teach you the most important and basic tool, but there is two sides to it. There is the guys who doesn't use it at all, and there is the guys who use it, but man, they use it so much. So you need to find the sweet spot in which you can use it and enhance your art. So let's go. So if you didn't watch the video that I posted before this one, go check it before continuing this series in this video. Here I already did some line art and did the eyes, the hair. I'm going for the lips now, which is considered a part of the skin, which is the most difficult part of the body. Starting with the mustache, which is a kind of line art. I'm trying to do it with the most simple way. I will draw a bunch of layers, one above the other, and reduce its opacity. See, it looks much better now. And oh boy, for the lips you need it is a must to have a palette. If you don't have a palette, check my Instagram, and you'll find that I already included the link in my bio, in which you can download my palette, which is I just sold it from another artist, and yeah, use it. If you are not familiar with the pen tool, if you're not familiar with the app, by the way, I'm using Infinite Design and the version 3.4.4, which is a kind of old version, but it works really well for me. I'm using the pen tool again because it's much editable, and you can come back and edit any shape you want whenever you want. Here I started with the basic shape, conveying the major form, and then another shape for the shading, and then I used the tool. I don't remember its name, but it can delete a part of the shape and keep the one that you want. Just experiment with it, and you will find it a lot handy, very handy. I'm using it again. The problem with it is you can use it just twice. After that you are going to use another method, which is I'm using now. You duplicate a shape, the bigger shape, and then you combine the shape that you duplicated with the shape that you want. I'm pretty sure you didn't understand the word from this phrase. Alright, let's repeat. You duplicate the bigger shape. You select it. You select the other shape that you want to cut, combine, and then you choose this option. Yeah, there you are. I'm going to repeat this process many times, so just bear with me, and it is very useful, but it's not the tool that I talked about in the beginning of this video. We're still going to talk about it later. I am, by the way, working. If you noticed those blue lines above the photo, they are called outlines. Here I disabled them, and yeah, basically when you enable them, you can see the picture and not see the shape that you created. But if you enable them, you just see the outlines of your shapes and see clearly the picture that you want to trace. Here I am going for the teeth. Another very important tip is whenever you see this reminder that your battery is about to die, please charge your phone, because if you are working working in a really complex shapes, you don't want to lose those shapes, because if you don't save them, you lose them. You have two options: either charge your phone or just keep saving your projects a lot of times, every 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or even 10 minutes. Click the save. Don't click save copy. Basically, save copy creates a new project, and just if you just click save, you just save above the project that you already created. If you didn't notice yet, I already used the tool that I talked about, the most important tool that you need to learn to use, which is the gradient tool. Oh boy, I love this tool. It makes your drawing so smooth, especially for the skin. And yeah, use it, learn to use it, but don't overuse it. And we are finally creating the basic major form of the head. Save again, I'm just kidding. Here you can see that our pictures became to grow a little bit, and the details began to show. Alright, very important thing concerning the skin. You first create the measure form, right? And then you create a shape I call the base shape. It's like the basement of your drawing. Imagine that you are creating an anime, alright? You are drawing an enemy. You want to convey the shadows by the most basic, simple shape possible, and then you are going to build several shapes above it to make further details. For the base shape, you don't just create it, you create it and then you use the gradient to soften it a little bit, get this effect, and then you are going to start building the small details. For me, I like to start with the shadows. Other people like to start with the highlights. Yeah, start wherever you want. So I'm gonna speed up this thing a little bit because it's boring as fuck. Not for me though, I really enjoy making those shapes. Each one, I don't know, I'm just kind of entering the flow state whenever I draw. So yeah, I really enjoy it. It's like a distraction or another universe that I enter whenever I'm feeling down a little bit. So yeah, it's a really good thing to have. It's a really good hobby. Another really cool thing about it is when you create a really shitty artwork for a client or customer and they really like it. I don't know why, even though it's for you it's really bad, but for them it just make them happy, and from there you are happy as well because they are happy. I forgot to mention that working on the skin requires many layers. I'm working with just one layer because I know everything. I know this is above this, this is under this, and yeah, if you find it difficult to remember where are the top layers, where are the down layers, just work with several layers. You see in the polish several forms of shadows, several colors of shadows. One is darker than the other. Try to make a brand new layer for every color that your palette has. Also, sorry for the noise in the background. It's not in my control, so yeah, just bear with me this video. You may not notice, but I try my best to create the best thing I could do, but with the least amount of shapes created, because when I first discovered this tool called the gradient tool, I just keep using it and using it and using it. I ended up with close to hundreds and hundreds of shapes. Imagine creating 10 shapes to convey a form that could be just conveyed by just one shape. You get me? It's like just wasting time and energy, and it has also to do with the uncertainty. I was very uncertain concerning the drawing and making shapes, but now I feel like I'm a little bit more confident, even though I'm still kind of in the same track, which is creating several layers that could be just replaced with one gradient shape. We are almost done here, just a little bit of further details. Don't remember to save your project, and we're done. That's it for today's video. I hope you learned some tips from it. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, check my Instagram at it's a vexel. Ciao.